Of course, anyone who had any sort of plans during this spring and summer has likely seen them altered due to the pandemic. That's certainly true for our next guests, as we're doing something a little bit different today, talking to TERI and Stuart Busse, who had their 50th anniversary plans kind of scuttled. You guys were getting ready to head off to Europe, and I guess that all changed in a hurry. Can you talk, first of all, about what the original plan was, and then how you adapted once it became clear that trip wasn't going to happen?
Go ahead, TERI.
Okay, well, we decided to take the trip of a lifetime, and I finally talked Stuart into taking a month's vacation. So we were going to Europe, and we were going to kick it off with a river cruise, and we were going to do it in fine style. We had a beautiful cabin with a bedroom. It was just going to be an absolutely incredible experience. And it became apparent to me, early on, that just wasn't going to happen. I know Stuart was a bit more positive about it. He kept saying, oh, everything will be fine. But I realized early on it wasn't happening at all. And I was okay with it. I just thought, you know what, we'll do it another time if possible. And we haven't spent a lot of time worrying about it.
That's great. And Stuart, I know when that trip got canceled, you instead adapted plans and stayed closer to home. You have a cabin not too far away. Tell me a little bit about how the anniversary celebration happened instead.
Well, we have a cabin at Turtle Lake, and we've been there about 20 years, so we've developed some good close friends there. And one of our friends has a farm shop, and he invited 4 other couples, so for a total of 10 people. But everybody sat about 10 feet apart because there was lots of room in the shop. And we had a few drinks and a few snacks. Everybody brought their own stuff, brought your own drinks, your own snacks, your own food. All we shared was a little bit of BS.
That's fantastic. That sounds like how a good Saskatchewan party should be. And it's one of the reasons I wanted to talk to you is you both seem to have such a good attitude about that. I know there's obviously a lot of people that are upset that they've had their plans canceled. I was supposed to be on my way to London next month. You guys seem to have such a great attitude about this. Where do you think that comes from?
I wouldn't know. Nothing much you can do
I
about
think
it.
that, for one thing, I'm in sales, so I'm used to things not working out a lot of times, and so you just go on to the next and adapt. And Stuart's a lawyer, so he deals with a lot of conflict and a lot of change all the time too. So yeah.
I think one of the things that might really surprise people who are watching this is that it was your 50th anniversary that ended up being affected, because it doesn't look like either of you are old enough to have been married for that long. Do you mind talking a little bit about how you guys met, and also how do you sustain a marriage over the course of 50 years? Because that's probably advice we could all use.
Go
A
ahead,
lot of
Terry.
patience. A lot of patience. Yeah. Yeah.
We met at university.
Yeah. I don't know, when you really love each other, I think you can go through a lot of things together and still be there for each other all the time.
That's great. Well, I'm sorry that your initial plans were scuttled, but I'm very happy that you were able to find a way to still celebrate 50 years together. And thank you for taking a few minutes to share your story with us today, and wishing you many more happy anniversaries yet to come.
Thank you.
Thank you. We hope to have a few more, that's for sure.